Today, I want to show you my top 10 hacks for staying cool in hot weather. Stay tuned. Well, summer here in the beautiful Ohio Valley, and it is hot. It's up in the mid 90s Fahrenheit, so 94, 95, 96, something like that. And the humidity is high, and it's just super hot. You step out of the house or the car and the air conditioning, and you just instantly feel the moisture begin on your skin. The first hack that I want to share with you is super easy. Just under some shade, but especially under the tree canopy. I don't mean just necessarily adjacent to a field or woods, but if you can actually get back into the woods where the trees are all the way around you, you're going to stay 10 to 15 degrees cooler on average. And there's 3 reasons why this is true. The first thing that it does is it removes up to 90% of direct solar radiation. That's just the sun beating on you. So all over your body, from your head down to your clothes and your bare skin, whatever's showing, that's going to take solar radiation. Just getting under the trees reduces that by 90%. Also, when you are in the woods and under the tree canopy, something happens called evapotranspiration. And that's a big word. But basically, it just simply means that it turns leaf-stored water into vapor. And I'm reading a little bit this here, sapping heat from the surrounding air. In other words, you can think of every tree pretty much as a slow-moving swamp cooler. The third thing that happens when you're under the tree canopy that's scientifically related to keeping you cool is that less long wave, this is infrared radiation, is emitted back up to you from the ground. The next thing I'm going to show you is something that many of you are aware of. Basically, if you've got a handkerchief, and you should always carry some sort of cotton material with you, you can just soak it good in the water, wring it out a little bit. Now, it's not going to cool down all of the blood in your bloodstream, but by putting it around your neck, you can instantly feel that it is quite a few degrees cooler. And now this is going to dry out fast because it's cotton, so you will have to re-wet it pretty occasionally, and because these are not made to hold water. But if you have a canteen with you or something like that, you can always just pour a little bit of water on it. And then once it gets hot, before it's dried out, to help that evaporative cooling effect, you want to open it back up and you want to flap it in the breeze like this. And then fold it back. Again, that will cool it down tremendously, even in hot weather. And then back around the neck it goes. And again, I can instantly feel that is so much cooler than my neck was before. The third hack that you could do to stay cool is get one of these water absorbent handkerchiefs or necktie. And I will be putting links to these products down below. Not exactly this one because I've had this for years and I couldn't find one exactly like it, but they will be similar products. This has a gel inside, an absorbent gel. And you put it in the water for 3 to 5 minutes. You let it soak and then it swells up. And these will hold water. Unlike a regular handkerchief that I showed you before, these will hold water for 5, 6, 8 hours. I mean, long time. So very important. And all you got to do is just toss it in the creek. Now you will want to kind of swish this a little bit and kind of use your hand on it and just kind of get that nice and wet. Now, if it's really hot outside and you feel like you need more evaporative cooling when you're out and about, maybe you're hiking or backpacking, and you just feel like the neck isn't just enough to stay cool, they also sell vests. And this vest is made the same way as that handkerchief. In the front and in the back, it has these crystals, some type of water absorbent crystals, and you put them in the water, again, 3 to 5 minutes, you let it soak, and then this goes on over top of your head. There's the head hole, and it fastens around the side. This is especially useful if you're like me, and in hot weather sometimes I like to ride bicycles, and I just really enjoy wearing something like this that can cool me down in hot weather if I need it. And with that, I'd like to thank the sponsor of today's video, Electric E-Bikes. This is the Electric XP Lite 2.0, my new super light e-bike. It weighs just 49 pounds. It folds in half in less than a minute, and it can haul a whole weekend's worth of gear with no trouble at all. Out here, the trails are rocky and the hills can be steep, but a twist of the throttle can get you up to 20 miles per hour. No huffing, no puffing, no pedaling. Thanks to the Stealth M24 motor, and a carbon drive belt. The bike stays whisper quiet, so I don't spook wildlife while I ride through the countryside. If a deer darts out in the road, dual hydraulic disc brakes bite fast and smooth, giving me confidence that I really appreciate on slick leaf litter in the woods. With the long-range battery, I can roam up to 80 miles, and the color display clearly shows how far I've gone and how far I can go. When it's time to head home, the electric XP Lite e-bike folds small and slides right back into the SUV beside my other gear. If you'd like to purchase one of these amazing e-bikes, click the link in the description box down below or scan the QR code that's been showing on your screen. Additionally, add a bike cover to your cart and get it free at checkout with the code Waypoint. Huge thank you to Electric E-Bikes for sponsoring this video and Waypoint Survival. Join over 500,000 riders at the link down below, and don't forget to get your free bike cover with the code Waypoint. And we'll do the same thing to this. We'll just put it into the water and kind of push it in a little bit and get that soaking up. Make sure it's thoroughly submerged, and we'll let that sit there, like I said, for 3 to 5 minutes. Depends how often you use it and how dried out it is, how fast it reabsorbs water. All right, so I just pulled this out of the water, and maybe you can see how thick that is. It's no longer a thin little piece of cloth, so it has that absorbent gel in this space here, and the rest of these is just the tie, goes on around your neck.